Many women are actually very low value, and the only thing they really have over men, as far as power or leverage or social standing, those type of things, are is sex. That's it. That's all they have, and they know this. And for a woman to exploit that, most women do exploit that. I would say 3 out of 4 women exploit their sexuality in one way or another. Whether it's to get a job, whether it's to get friends, whether it's to get sex, whether it's to get money, whether it's to get a relationship, women exploit themselves. Period. Just factual. They know that men want sex and they utilize it to the best of their ability. Okay, to get what they want. And they can play coy and they can play dumb and they can play innocent until the cows come home. But the fact is, after about age 14, 15, they know that they have what men want. Men want sex, men want relationships, men want women. Women want that too. It's just they want it on their terms. And, he who holds he who has rule over the goods controls the market, right? People say supply and demand. Oh, the market controls the supply. I think it's the other way around. The supply controls the market. Whatever is available, right, men are going to want. Either way. The supplier has the power, right? I can't, if I want a pair of Nikes, I can't go out and just make my own pair of Nikes. I have to go to Nike or a Nike outlet or a Nike distributor and buy a pair of Nikes. Therefore, Nike knows that I want the Nikes, right? So they're going to set the market price for their own shoes. And because they have successfully branded themselves, meaning you want their brand over other brands, okay, they are going to set the market price. Well, it's the same for women. Now, the difference is that not all women are created equal, and a lot of women have less to offer physically than other women. But I say men need to be better than that, and we need to look at things on the inside instead of just on the outside. Oh, okay, she's cute, great. She's got a nice smile, she's sexy, she's got nice ass, nice tits, great. What else is she bringing to the table? Right? So many women have no personality. They go through life with no personality. They don't have to develop. They don't even probably know what character is. They don't even know what having quality characters. They don't know what being honest means. They don't know what having integrity means. They don't know what being loyal means. They don't know any of that stuff because they don't need to. They have not had to adapt to anything like that, whereas men have, because men are often judged by the content of our character, not just by our outward looks. Most men, the majority of men, cannot get by on their looks. Some men do. We call these guys players, gigolos, bad boys, whatever. Some men do. They're just so incredibly better looking than other men that they're able to float by on their looks. Now, it's a scientific fact that people who are better looking, both men and women, have an easier life. They're generally happier, and they are generally more successful than their less attractive counterparts or peers. So this is women's MO. And to change that, we need to start putting, checks and balances on women, accountability, responsibility. You can't just come to the table with nothing but your good looks. That ain't gonna fly. It's like, cool, yeah, you're attractive. That might make me interested in you, but what else do you have? What else are you bringing to the table? You see? But the problem is most men are so thirsty. Most men, well, I don't know if I'd say most men, but a lot of men are thirsty. There's a lot of beta men out there who are validating these girls, giving them constant validation, constant attention, showering them with compliments. These guys are a big problem for all of us in the manosphere. What else does she bring to the table besides just good looks? What else does she bring besides a sexy face, a sexy body, right? Does she have any substance? Does she have any depth? Does she have any character? Is she a quality human being? women know that they don't, in this day and age, they don't have to have any of that stuff. In fact, they can be the opposite of that. They can be very vindictive, evil, mean, backstabbing, unloyal. They can do all those things and still get away with it in a lot of cases. And they know this. And this is why women walk around with that sense of impunity, that sense of air that they're so amazing, right? That they have nothing else to offer. In fact, they're so narcissistic, they'll flip it around on you and be like, well, what do you have to offer me? And what do you, are you, quality on the inside? Are you high value? And they're not even high value, right? Just because they have, good looks. This is equivalent to, BMW or something saying, you're going to buy my car. It's a $100,000 car. It's the same as a $40,000 car, but we're going to hike it up to $100,000 just because of our BMW label. Now, some people will say, oh, no, the BMW has all these perks and it has all these, these great things about it that make it a luxury car and woo, woo, woo. And yeah, well, it drives from A to B just like any other car. Okay. Now, maybe that's not the best argument, but a lot of these girls out here are, just because they look like a BMW on the inside, they're a Volvo. Or maybe Volvo is actually not a bad car, but you get my point. On the outside, they're a BMW, but on the inside, they're a Pinto. Right? So, and this is just what it is. And this is how these women, hold sway over men, hold power over men. A lot of these women are nothing more than just fuck toys, and they're nasty. They're out here sleeping around, got STDs, don't care, got no personality, don't care, got no home training, don't care. I mean, even gorgeous girls, we've all watched porn. We know how gorgeous these girls are. I mean, imagine how shameful that is to their parents. What kind of quality woman would you want to marry? A girl who's going to be the mother of your kid and she's got porn out there? You know what I mean? I mean, that's, when you think about it, it's kind of sick. But then that begs the question, are any of them quality? Are any of them not loose sluts? Are any of them, regular? Are any of them good? That's a tough question, man. And a lot of guys, I'm just going to go MGTOW. After I took the red pill, I'm gonna exit this matrix, and I'm getting the hell out of here, because they're all liars, they're all slutty, they're all deceptive, unloyal cheaters. And why wouldn't they be? They get everything handed to them. They can walk around with impunity. They've got the keys to the world. But these are supposed to be our mothers. These are supposed to be the one half of the fabric that make up a good society, a great society, and yet look at what they're doing. So something to think about, but stop validating the lower quality ones. And I mean, I don't care how good looking she is. If she's not bringing anything to the table, she's low quality. If she's not bringing anything on the inside, she doesn't have any value, she doesn't have any character, she's low quality. I don't care how gorgeous and hot she is. Put her to the test, and obviously, they have a bunch of red flags. There should be a bunch of red flags. She sleep with you on the first date. She a single mom. She a slut. She got a bad attitude. She dressed slutty. There's so many red flags. But guys are just so, so much in a scarcity mindset. Guys are just so much hard up for pussy or, women in general, that they'll let anything go. She could cheat on them. This is why guys become cucks, because they're so weak. Masculinity is so low. Male strength, male pride, not in a negative sense, pride, but pride to just say, you know what, fuck that. I got standards. I'm not going to let you walk on me. I'm not going to let you do this or do that. I got standards. I got integrity. I got self-discipline. I got I love myself to the point where I'm not going to settle for some skank. Anyway, it's been Jay Lee. Happy New Year. Appreciate you listening. Peace.